Alright, today we're going to fix some scratches on my truck. And these are the essentials. This is what you need. Everything, you can get all these things at AutoZone minus the drill. You got the polishing bonnet. This is going to be for the polisher after you're done buffing out with the rubbing compound. You're going to get your, I got an assorted sandpaper. You can get that over there. 2000 grit. This one has 2000, 2500, 1500. So I just got that because I didn't really, this is the first time doing it, so I didn't know what to get. Get this. This part comes at AutoZone by itself. It's like $7. This was in here. This is a polishing bonnet. This was $7 for two of them. This was like $4, and then these are each $7. You got the rubbing compound, which is going to be used with this pad, and then you're going to have the polishing compound, which is going to be used with the microfiber. And then also you need a cup of water, and then a couple things. I got socks to wipe off the excess stuff whenever you're sanding. So this is what we got. It looks like we had a scratch right here earlier. It's gone now, as you can see. It worked out very well. This part up here looks hazy, and that's on purpose because we haven't finished the polishing. We just did the rubbing compound and it took out the scratch nicely. It went from here, you can still see a little bit, and then all right here, and then this is the Mohegan. This is the one that sucks. This is what's gonna get done. We're gonna sand it down first, and we're gonna do the rubbing compound, and then we're gonna do the polishing, and then that should knock out all this stuff. So we get started on that. Slice off a piece of sandpaper. It's about yay big. Get the water. Put the water on here, and you just start sanding it. I used to do circular motions, and you can get this out. Usually a good rule of thumb is if you can start working it out a little bit with your fingernail, then the possibility of you getting it off using this technique is pretty good. You can see, I don't know, the red paint is actually coming out pretty well. Obviously you can see this is from an impact due to the other paint. That's pretty much it. You just go in circular motions, and you're gonna rub off. Don't penetrate the clear coat, because that's what you're trying not to do with this fine sandpaper. See, it's kind of coming off. I mean, it's still wet, but you can still feel it. Oops. Switch to this side. I got a good little, I got something in there. Make sure there's nothing in the water too, because if it gets in the way of the sandpaper, it's going to be grinding into that clear coat. You do this. This is pretty much what you do the whole time. And you want to keep the video running, or do you want to just videotape the whole thing?
It's whatever you want.
Yeah, we're just going to cut this out. This is pretty much what you do. I'm going to do this for the whole thing, and then up here a little bit, and then we'll turn the camera back on, and we'll let you know how you'll see what it looks like after I'm done with this. And then you're going to see what it looks like before and after we do the rubbing compound. And we're out. Top one. Alright, now we just finished sanding down this part. As you can see, when it dries up, you can start seeing it looks white. Combination with this, and I'm assuming the clear coat. See, you can see it drying. See, as it dries, it just turns into that. It turns into a haze. So what you do is get it wet a little bit, and just wipe it down. And you can see where I sanded. You can see where the clear coat has been scratched off. This scratch right here is too deep for me to take off, so I just stopped right there. Rule E. So this one, I'm gonna leave it right there. I didn't want to risk scratching off the paint. So you got this spot, and then you have this spot right here. Alright, let me go get this stuff. Boom. First, the rubbing compound with the wool pad. Alright. Usually they recommend that you put some on there, like if it's a flat surface, but this one's not, so I gotta put it on here with my hand. I'm pretty generous with it. I don't know, it might be a little too much, but it worked the last time, so seeing as how this is my first time doing it, I'm going to continue with what works. Buffed all this, I sanded all this, so putting this all in there. Now, cap it. Where's my sock? Taking off the excess. What I'll do is just smudge it in there a little bit so you avoid some splatter. Then I'll just start going at it. Oh, hold on. String in here. Alright, hopefully it stays snug. Back and forth motion, up and down. This part. That's what that looks like first. Then, which one's the good one? Oh, this one. Then, it's probably better to have a microfiber or something, but I don't right now. So, let's just use this little lady. Put on my hand like this, and into a mitt. So it looks like right now, it still looks a little hazy. It's because the polish hasn't been applied. But more or less, it looks pretty badass compared to what it looked like. And then, you remove this, like so. Put a rollie. Put on the microfiber polishing bond. Just like so. Fits snug on there. Boop. Then, polishing compound. First the rubbing, then the polishing. Same thing. Apply it. As you can see, the consistency is a little bit thinner as it beads up whenever you put it on the vehicle. So, a little bit more water-based. I like to rub it in there a little bit. See the whole general area which I sanded, so that's what I'm gonna be hitting. I thought it was a squirrel. Squirrel! Alright, now let's hit it with this one. I'm not a professional, don't judge me. That looks pretty badass. Still has some polish on there, but more or less. Actually, it looks a little dented now that it's clean, but pretty much what it looks like afterwards. And you can rub it in there a little bit. Looks pretty good, right? It's hella good. Alright, now let's continue with this one. This side needs to be polished. As you can see, it looks a little hazy. Like, you can check it out from here. See if you can get that on there. Yeah. Still looks a little hazy, so finish it off with a polish. Once again, turtle wax polishing compound. Boop. Pop it open. Some on the finger. And then all the way down here. This goes up right here. I already did the rubbing compound on this one, so next is the polish. Alright, same thing, microfiber bonnet. Alright, let's do it. Cool off a little bit, but that shit looks pretty badass. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's like dirt. Yeah, that just comes off with your finger. Yeah, rolly. That's not supposed to be there. But you can give it a wipe down with the bat. Yeah, that shit looks nice. Right? It looks good, huh? Somebody need to be wiped down with a shirt. Fuck it. It has excess polish. That looks good, right? Looks good. That wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. That's pretty much what you need. That's pretty much how you do it. Let's give a little rundown of the materials once again. Let's do this. Again, to make it easy for you, don't be afraid to sand your car. Sounds stupid, but whatever. Polishing bonnet. And then this thing, this little piece right here, this little foam part, comes with this. You can get this on the aisle where they have freaking waxes, and they have like the cleaning stuff for your inside your car. You got this part. This is gonna be usually in the back corner at the one that I worked at. Sorted. You say 1,000, 1,500. I think this was the 25. This was a 1,000 grit. Oh shit. Probably should have used a thinner one, but the hell it worked. So you can. I would probably go with the thicker one. I'd probably go with the 15 or 2,000, but it's up to you. As you can see, this one worked. It seems pretty smooth, but I guess not. Rubbing compound first, then you hit it with the wool bonnet, then you apply the polishing compound, then you hit it with the microfiber bonnet. Don't forget, whenever you're sanding, always keep it wet, because it's the mosquito hawk. Always keep it wet because then you could scratch it up pretty bad. And that's pretty much it, man. Hopefully this helps y'all. Like it, comment, tell me what I did wrong, tell me if I look stupid. And that's it.